We're live. Welcome back, guys. We're going to show you how to make YouTube shorts from scratch. There are a couple of ways to do it, but the way we're going to do it here will be by using Opus Clip Pro. So without any further ado, let's get started so that you can take the show on the road, and shorts actually get more views than regular videos too. So I'm just going to go over here, make sure everything is set up. I'm going to move, you'll see a screen appear over here. And there it is right there. No one's here right now, and then I'm going to share the monitor so that you guys can see how we actually make the magic happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Samsung Me, and here it is right here. This is Opus Clip, really great. See, this one has 12 days before it expires, 13 days before it expires, but they're all scheduled. Let me just bring out the cursor so that you guys can see. Cursor Pro, there it is right there. I'm just got to turn it on and then do that, and then right here enable cursor. So you see, in case you missed that, I'll go back again. See, 13 days and another 13 days before it expires, 10 days before expiring. And you want to do is you want to schedule your shorts before it expires, because once it expires you lose the credits. So you can generate the shorts, which this one generated 19. Sometimes you might get 20, 10, 5, depending on how long the video is. I don't remember how long this video was, but we'll get an idea of, you know, it's luck of the draw. It's not like 30 minutes will give you 100. Sometimes 30 minutes can give you 10. Sometimes 30 minutes can give you 20. You know, it's just a variable that the logistics work out behind the scenes with the Opus Clip Pro. But a longer live stream that's an hour or two will definitely generate roughly about a week's worth of shorts. Knowing that and moving forward, as you can see here, this is already scheduled. See that? And we can close that out. But now I want to create new shorts. So all these are scheduled, and as you can see, this one is expired. Once it's expired, can't make any changes. But thankfully, this one right here already had shorts scheduled, so I'm not worried about it. The thing is, if it expires again, then you lose out right over here on your credits. And as you can see, 29 days before 178 credits expire, and 60 days before the 300 credits expires. So it's kind of, that part is disappointing, because, you know, if I spent hard-earned money on these credits, cash should never expire, right? But apparently it does, which is a little bit of a bummer. But we all have so many shorts that we create on the channel that I'm not worried about it. I just have to come up with more content imaginable so that I could just continue to make shorts. But again, we're not hurting that area too, because we have so many videos lined up until the end of the year. So knowing that, moving forward, you go to your channel, okay, and so this is the thumbnail that was created for that video. I have 2 videos here, actually 3. Oh wow, interesting. So I can make a short on this one, right? And that video it's a short one. Hey, welcome back, guys. Movie night. Whoops, that one probably echoed. Don't need to let it play, but you kind of get the idea. So 7 minutes, I don't know. What is 7 minutes? Again, like I said, it's luck of the draw. We don't know how many shorts we're gonna get, but definitely that would make this live stream a real short one, because 7 minutes might give us 5, 4, 10 if we're lucky. So we drop the clip in. See, we just cut and paste the URL, and it's in 4K. You can click don't clip, or we want AI clipping, so it'll just clip. I just leave the settings as basic, and then we'll just go here, and then I just see, I click get, and there it is, voila. In the meantime, I'm just going to go over here back to our channel so that we can see where, if anyone's here. So we just go to your channel. Since we're live streaming, one thing I did forget to do is to click here, right? And then go here just to do pop out in case anyone shows up. And there we go. And then we're gonna go close. We can actually go back again. It's not letting me, so I'll just go to your channel again, and of course portrait mode, because portrait mode always prioritizes the viewer. As you saw, we had 0 views happening with a landscape, but there are apparently 2 people in the portrait mode. So which is fine. Then you know, the numbers just build up. So that's why you want to prioritize the scrolling experience. And the reason why is because it's think mobile first, right? So it's the mobile experience that's happening, because the odds of someone being on the computer while walking down Fifth Avenue are slim to none. Whereas right here, I could be walking down the street, I could be at home doing laundry, at the deli, at the supermarket, and you're always going to be on your phone. And that's why YouTube prioritizes the this, you know, I call it the doom scrolling mode. And it's a little bit unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. And you'll see, and the proof is actually in the pudding, because if we go here, if we go back to the channel, right, or go back here, and as you can see, this video got about 144 views. We'll make that video into shorts, we'll probably get about 10,000 views, maybe like 700 to 1,000 each short. So if you go to the shorts here, you'll see that 168, 900, and then we have 205, and then we have 422, and then etc. And then it goes on and on and on. 700, 714, see, so 1,000. So for some reason you will get more views on shorts. So don't put your panties in the bunch, because we've got you covered. And that's basically how you get more, because again, YouTube prioritizes the doom scroller. And so now let's go back here. I heard a ding. I didn't hear no bells. Let's see who that is. Writer's Eye View. WDYM. The hell. I don't know what WDYM means. Hello, writer. Let's see, what does WDYM? I'm not sure what that means. Acronym. Is the acronym, what do you mean? Well, you can scrub, if you don't know what we mean, you can scrub back and watch from the beginning, and then that'll answer everything from there. Or you can just ask the question directly, so that we know what you're referring to when you ask, what do you mean? Oh, I can't hear him. That's not a good sign. Hello? Let's see what we have here. We're just gonna go. I should have checked the audio. Do we have audio? Hold on. No, we have audio. Hold on. Do you mean? Oh, we have audio. I can't hear him. No, I hear him. That's live. So yeah, I'm not sure. You have to. Oh, he can. Okay, Cookie 1131, and we have. All right, so that's good. Yo, first. Yep. Cookie 1131 is first. Anyway, knowing that and moving forward, let's go back into Opus Clip. See, it says about 3 minutes remaining. There are other ways to do the shorts in Final Cut Pro. I wonder if I have any projects that will actually open. Let's see if Final Cut Pro will open up a project. So, but again, Opus Clip is the way to go, because at the click of a button, your shorts are generated, and everything just works out really well. Hello, hold on. As you can see, there's no project there. Soldering iron, no project there. How to fix the nope. There, yeah, we have one here. So we have like some video there, but the rest probably went to the garbage. But hold on one second before I continue. Let me go back here. Nice to meet you too, Cookie. Hello, everyone. I'll say hello, everyone. And you see what I mean? We have people here in the chat. Right, and as you see, we got more people in the chat in the portrait mode than we do in the landscape mode. And again, YouTube prioritizes the doom scroller, except I don't like the fact that this is over here. So let's move that over there so you can see me. Hello, we said hi. Apple, Swedish Forge, what's up? Swedish Forge is here. Let's check it out, Swedish Forge. It dried. All the Donkey Kong experience has worked out really well. Check it out. So now I have to put the dry decks on him. I'm going to do that in the next video, in the next live stream for Donkey. The tie should hold, but you got to remember that I accidentally tore it off. So actually, let's see what happens if I pull off the tape. Sweet. I think if we got some dry decks in there, here he is right here, Donkey Kong, me stuff. See, I think we can definitely make the magic happen, but not in this video because, oh no, here's a Warhammers. These are really good. Anyway, but not in this video, because in this one we are doing something else. All right, knowing that, moving forward, let me, there was some other stuff I had somewhere laying around I have to find for later. Thanks for noticing. I am here. No, we know. Oh, Bob is here. Cool. Hey, Bob. Bob's in a room filled with trolls. Good luck with that, Bob. What's up with the girl? She came separate. No, she didn't come separately. She came just for you, Bob. We do that. So sometimes you'll have your lady. She's all head over heels for you. See, like she'll, you get it? Head over heels for you. Sometimes you'll print a 3D print. Oh, hold on. See, all head over heels for you. We love you, Bob. But I'll show you the rest of the remaining parts. Hold on one second while that YouTube short is generating. But sometimes you, like a statue, the Laugh, I think it's called the Laugh. There's a famous statue called the Laugh. Hold on one second. 1 second, Bob. For quality and training purposes, your call might be monitored. But speaking of Bob, we have to print something for Bob. See, look, you get half of me instead of whole. But I think it's called the Laugh. See, you don't get the full thing. It's like the concept. Hold on, let's see if we can find for Bob. Hold on 1 second, Bob. Not complete. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's not supposed to be complete. Hold on. The LA Laugh is the statue at the Met. Oh, there it is. See, it's like this, Bob. See? If you go to the Met, there's another one that's really popular. See, it's not the full statue, but it's just like a little half. You got half of her. And you could say something like, you complete me. We'll go to images. Hold on. So, something like this. See? There you go. Like that. So I was trying to create that effect. But apparently Bob wasn't happy. He's like, what the fuck is this? Where's the rest of the print? Yeah, so let's see. But this isn't the Laughs. Kind of like here. There you go. See? Something like a Rodin sculpture at the Met. But there's another muse that they have there. See, look. Where's the rest of my sculpture, Bob? So when you go to a museum, it's kind of like, I was kind of trying to create the museum effect for you, Bob. Bob's like, I'm not having it. Where's the rest of my stuff? Oh, there we go. Like here. There you see? There, like that. I wonder if you can see it. The guys in Instagram mode can see like that. You get the half, you know, or you get a little head. Let's see. There's one in this section in the Met. I remember. Oh, there you go. See, it's like this, Bob. Think of it like that. You know, except yours is fully clothed. Half, you know, something like. But there's one that's called the Laugh. Can't seem to find it. Maybe they don't want you to find it because they want you to go there and check it out. See, there you go. I was missing some parts. See, like this. There you go, Bob. So I think Bob got like a half. He got half of her, right? He got like the full effect. He got more than just the. I think Bob got more than just the head. He got like half a body, half of it, like, you know, to create that museum, that Renaissance effect. Renaissance. So you know what I mean? It's for you, Bob. Anyway, so yeah, sorry, Bob. Come in here, Bob. Yeah, Bob's in the room with the other trolls. Sorry, Bob. Bob's being attacked. Swedish Forge says to come in here, hang out with him in the other room. Yo, check the chat in the left of the creator. This is the chat, right? Oh yeah, right here. Let's see. This is the chat right here. I was watching in delay. Yeah. Hold on. Bob's with the trolls in the other room. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you the chats. I'll let you finish reading. No, I was just showing Swedish Forge, the people that are in the room with you. Yeah. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Hopefully it finished. This is another way to make shorts. So if you have your video in Final Cut, you can probably do in Avid or other programs too. what you do is you click on the project and you go to right click, duplicate project as, and here we go right here. Right click, duplicate project as, and then this window pops up, and then don't click 4K, you click vertical, and then you go here. See, smart conform, that means it'll conform everything, and then make sure this is the higher resolution, and then what'll happen is you wait a little bit, it'll generate the short. See, there it is right there. Now it's in the short format, and now I can edit this video, move it around, except I have to do it all by hand. So let's see what we have here. So if I go here and then there, in case you're wondering, I went here and then there, and then now if I click here, I can move this and adjust it. But then again, if this video is like 7 minutes, I'll have to make those adjustments like via each keyframe, which can take forever. And that's why we use Opus Clip. So we're just going to close this. Hopefully it doesn't ask to save. I think I'm done with that project anyway. Nice to meet you. Hello everyone. Bye. GT got to go. Got it. Thanks Cookie for stopping by. Let's check out Cookie's page. See who Cookie is. Hold on, Cookie. Cookie. Let's see, how do I do that? I think you just click it, go to channel, and here's Cookie. Oh, hey Cookie. Oh, Cookie is a Robloxer. That's right. Yeah, Robloxer. Roblox, something like that. Anyway, there's this for Bob, and then we'll close that out. So now if we go back, right, to, what's it called? Opus Clip. It should be finished, but I didn't see any notification. Bob, Swedish Bob, you made it to the right room. Yeah, for some reason, Bob, the other room, like, because you get trolled in vertical mode, right? And then this one, the other mode, is normal mode. Regular folks are here, not trolling the channel, which is fine. Trolls are good for business, because then that means you're successful, and you just gotta like make them part of the experience too, but just don't let them get to you. All right, so if we go back to my dashboard, if we go here, but Bob, we'll send you some more prints too. Don't worry, we have more stuff coming to you. I have to print, actually I'll do that right now really quick. So here we are right here, because Bob needs those connectors for his thingy. So look, a 7-minute video gave us 15 shorts, which is great. Now, just because this looks good doesn't mean that it is good. So now we have to click it, right? And then go to edit. Sometimes you can scrub it, and then look at that. So now I have to make sure everything came out the way it should, but I can tell you straight off the bat that this won't have to be edited because it was done with one camera. When you use one camera, you don't have to check and see if everything recorded correctly or adjusted, because I use 2 cameras, camera 1, camera 2, and soon we'll have camera 3 when we unbox the Osmos, I don't forget what it was, Action 5, because we're going to be doing like how to edit video series and create presets and stuff like that. So we'll need these 2 cameras, which will have the videos on them, and the Osmos Action 5 will be maybe the new camera for down here. I'm not sure, because all the reviews I've seen on the Osmos Action 5, it seems to have a lot of Swedish Forge might be able to help us configure it. It seems to have a lot of noise, like very bright in the settings, kind of like the way we had it in the beginning, and DJI was the one that helped me get these settings here, but DJI, I don't know if they still support the product here in the US. Lou, you can probably print it. Lou, I could probably print it again for you. No, you didn't miss much, Bob. But I was just talking about the new setup for the next camera that may or may not be down here, because I like the settings on this, and everything I've seen on the Action 6 is brighter, like so much brighter, and I don't like that, because I like that. I wonder if I could shut this off from here and give you guys a sample. See, look. So by default, I'll show you. This is the settings for the camera, and DJI helped me fix it so I can find the settings for my room. So here we go. And then there, oops, and just put I took it out of Pro, and then confirm. It has to come out of Pro. There we go. So this is the default settings, like very bright. And the Action 6 apparently does this, but even worse. So I don't know, you know. And then a lot of guys sort of like gaslight you on the reviews for the Action 6 and saying this is the best, this is great because look how bright it is. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want that. I want my room back. So then DJI figured out the settings for my room, and now I have that. See? Voila. Kind of neat, huh? We make these videos so you don't have to. I don't know if DJI will support me like they did before with the live stream and helping me get the settings. So well, it's going to take trial and error. But again, by default, out of the box, that 6 is even brighter, which I don't know why it does that. Bob, I've been live streaming on Twitch. I was streaming my shrimp instead of watching me play video games. That's so cool. Twitch. I don't. Let's see. Twitch is. Let's check out Bob's live stream. Hold on, Bob. Samsung me. Send us a link to your channel, Bob. Twitch. Twitch sounds so familiar. TWIT. Twitch. Oh yeah, that's why Twitch. Because that icon is on the yeah, I don't know. I can't do Twitch. It kind of reminds me of Discord. It's a lot going on. A lot of the colors, I don't like the colors. That's why. But it's better than Discord. I tell you that. Discord, you freaking get lost navigating. This is nice. It's simpler, a little bit simpler. But let's see if Bob's channel is here. Let's see. Search up Bob 2025. Let's see what we get. No, Bob's not here. That's so cool though that you did your shrimp instead of, because some people might like that. I saw the documentary it was on YouTube about the sea monkeys. That's pretty cool. You might like that, Bob. There's a documentary about the guy who created the sea monkeys. So yeah, I don't see Bob in there. All right, so knowing that, moving forward. Oh, is tweens. That's okay. So we're gonna find Bob. Thanks, Bob. Hold on one second. We're gonna see the brine. I sent a gift. Can you get a shout out? Yeah, definitely. You can get a shout out. Shout out. Annie578P. Hello. We'll do a shout out to you after we find Bob on Twitch. Hold on one second. Annie. Let's see. TWIT. Twitch. Let's see Bob. We're gonna see the brine. Okay. The tapestry. Oh wow. Okay. Twine tapestry. Oh wow, that's so cool. Oh my! Oh look, and all the Lego are watching. That's pretty cool, Bob. Wow, look at his water plants though. The hydroponics. Wow. I remember when we had what are they called? The little fish that you buy from Petco. Beta fish. Every couple of weeks I would go back to Petco to get these plants because they would not. Oh, I see. Look, you could see them moving right there. They wouldn't live. And they kept dying, or they would die. You know, like if you didn't clean the filter. I got a filter later on towards the end. Wow, that is so cool, Bob. Nice. You got a little Connect 4 thing in there, though. What's that on the other side? You should move the camera, but I could see. Look at the little shrimp. Cool. All right, so let's do a shout out to Annie578P. Thank you for our gift. Well, we'll keep Bob there for those of you. A twin right here. What are you using to stream? Are you doing your? Because you know you can stream from what do they call it? Streamlabs. This does stream to Twitch and it's free. Hold on. We'll share Bob's. For those of you who like shrimp, I wish I could eat. I used to love shrimp. I used to love shrimp scampi when they made it at home. I would eat the whole thing, literally. And a shrimp cocktail. I remember one time when I worked in a restaurant, I would hide in the freezer and pretend I was getting something, and I would eat the shrimp cocktail, the whipped cream, because the whipped cream was made from scratch, and I was just like, oh my god, this is so good. And then now, I can't eat shrimp, unfortunately. Now I just became allergic to it over time. So there's Bob's. Check it out, the brine. Now we're gonna go back to the. Let's see what gifts we got. We got gifts right here from. Where's our gift? Someone came bearing gifts. We got some gifts here. Do you remember me from like 2 weeks ago? No, I don't remember, but hold on, we'll look you up. Let's look Annie up. I gotta wait for it. It's not like, it's like a delay. And oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I remember. Annie Hart, Annie 578P. Yeah, you had sent us $1. I remember that. Yeah, thank you. That dollar went a long way because it's going to pay for Bob's shipping, because Bob actually needs a part that we're gonna ship to him. And how you get so, gosh, what like freaking a YouTube account so young? That's so wild. My kids are well, they were on YouTube back in the day, but it was through me. But that's so wild. Yeah, so I guess everyone levels up earlier. So yeah, I remember the dollar, and the dollar will go a long way because now we have to print. We're gonna leave Bob's there. We're gonna check on you, Bob. We're gonna check on your brine. We're gonna go here. We'll print it in the meantime, and we'll get mailed out. Support rates. Give me a second. I need to think. We'll leave these chats here. Oh, here it is. Square gear. So we're gonna delete everything on the plate and print those parts for Bob. Bob, how did it work out for your how many pieces broke? So I can print you as many as you need, but I would use a tweezer or something to get them out, but don't, so that the pieces will get stuck in there. All right, so there we go. Except how do I think you do a select all, and then we move it right there. Actually, I forget how do you lock plate? How do you, Swedish Forge would know. How do you just like let's say I move it here, right? And then I want to put that in the middle of the plate, like just center it. Auto center. There it is right there. Assemble. Clone. Center right there. Yay. So now it's in the center. And we'll slice it. And then we'll send print. What did we send Bob? Oh, Bob, you got the meter, right? Because I remember when I went to the post office, they're like, do you have anything liquid, chemical, fragile? And I'm like, no, nothing. It's just a toy. Because I think they charge more. You have to put a special sticker on it when the batteries are shipped with it. All right, so we're going to start this print, Bob. Don't worry about the color because you're not going to be able to see it when it's in there. Hold on 1 second. And then we'll go here. Here, Bob, check it out. See? So they're going to be printed in black, but don't worry about it because you can't see in between there. So however many will print, this is going to take 9 minutes. In 9 minutes, your package will be ready to go. So thank you, Annie. Shout out to Annie. We'll do it on the mic so it sounds like you're the radio, the radio effect. Because right here, I'm like that. And then when you're closer, you can hear like that effect that's just for you. Shout out to Annie 578P. Thanks for the whatever it's called, the gift. She gave us some tchotchkes or something. I don't know how to redeem them. I've never done it. Create a poll. But they're not showing. It showed up when I heard a boom boom, and then somehow I don't know which one did you. She probably sent it in the hold on 1 second, in the Instagram mode. So that means I'll go to that video. Hold on 1 second. Let's go here and see what we got. So Bob, your print is starting. Hold on, and I just want to go while the other nice to meet you. Oh, I'm new. Draw Mazzini. Hey, welcome. Okay, welcome to the channel. welcome to the channel. All right, so hold on one second because we got it. And then, whoops, wrong one. Quit here, and then I can't see where my, oh, there's my Chrome. And then we'll go here. How to buy, I think we can only see their GIFs when we're on the video. Let's see. And we'll skip the ad. And then skip. There we go. All right, so, oh man, the condenser is gonna turn on. I may have to go out for a second and just shut it off. No, I don't see it. I just see here, I see show your support, join conversation, I'll give a like, a thumbs up, and no, I don't know. Top fans, goal, moderate activity, times, I don't know. Anyway, we'll go back to the shorts and see, oh, no, send feedback. No, I don't know. But thank you, Annie. I'm sure you sent what you sent, but it doesn't show here. If you can, she said, someone said, click on the left of the chat. Top chat, live chat, fan funding, top fans. Oh look, you could put the user in a timeout. You need a timeout. All right, so yeah, can't find. I don't know. It's there. But no, I don't know. I don't see it. All right. Oh my lord. No one ever noticed me. Okay, so here. That's kind of. It was funny. It reminds me of what was it? The John Lithgow Saturday Night Live. He's like, "Will you be my Valentine? So if I was you and me, I just want to be loved. I just want to be loved. I just want to be loved." No one. We see you. Hold on. We'll just say, we see you. Draw. Welcome to the channel. Hey, let's see. I just want to be loved. I just want to be loved. I just want. Hold on. Let's see. I just wanna be loved. John, was it John? J-O, John. Loved SNL skit. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's John Lovitz. Oh yeah, there you go. Well, I just wanna be loved. That's how you guys are. Whenever I see that, I said hi. I just want to be long, but that's so long. Here we go. He looks a little bit like me. Yeah. Anyway, he did one where he was like the Valentine. So every time I see someone says, I said hi, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Anyway, yeah, so you notice, there you go. All right, so let's see what we got here. Hopefully the short finished, right? It did, and now we're just going to add it to the calendar. So there it is right here. But first you want to do is see when your last short was. So we have to go right here to the calendar. Oh, nice. We're in July. Hopefully July should be done. Oh, good. And then we're going into August. So it looks like, because you don't want to start posting freely and then realize that, oh, now look, we're already in August. So August 20th, right? And the average post is about 10 to 6 shorts a day. So how many shorts did we get out of here? We got, we'll go to Opus clip, and then go back to the main clip right here, and then we got 15. So we might get like a day and a half, and I've changed the schedule. Lou, I'll send a picture of Spider-Man to you tonight. Oh yeah, I just got the picture of Spider-Man. I love it, man. It's so cool. I forgot to share that. He looks kind of small though. He looks like a Spider-Man pequeño, chiquito. Hold on one sec. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Oh, I'm looking up Spider-Man when I should be looking up your email. Yes. Wow. On the wall. Oh, I see. Are you kidding me? That thing is huge. On your wall? How the hell did you get it on the wall? Did you put freaking studs on there? Hold on, I'm gonna share it with you guys so that you guys can see too. I have to save it to my phone. Wow. But how are you gonna paint it? That's pretty wild, man. Now that I saved it to my phone, I have to send it to the computer. Then we go here. Yeah. Send it to. And this is pretty cool. I think the Spider-Man is going to be the hardest because you have to. It's a lot of detail. I don't remember how Spider-Man looks, but here. Like to paint those lines. Wow, that's freaking crazy, man. Look at that. You know, the lines, each of those lines. We had, oh, those were the lines. Yeah, I remember painting the lines on X23 on her boots. Yeah, that's going to be hard, man. And then we have here, look at that. Wait, so that's on the floor. And that's on the wall. That's pretty, what did you said you used acetone to glue it together? And look, these lines right there. And I'll show you the lines on her boots. Hold on. See? This took forever. This was really hard, painting those lines on the boots. I can't believe I've been talking for this long and Bob's print still hasn't even started. Look, Bob. It's still starting up. It still hasn't started yet. That might give us time to clean off the bed a little bit. Oh, hold on 1 second. Me stuff. Creality high. Hold on. See? I gotta clean off the bed really quick. Hold on, since it hasn't started yet. Bummer, too late. I missed it. I was supposed to clean off the bed, but I took the remnants off. So, Bob, in 9 minutes, your pices will be ready. And thanks to, who was it again? Thanks to, Annie, NI 578P, your postage is covered. We make these videos so you don't have. So thanks again, Annie. Shout out to you. Check out Annie's channel. It's like more of a TikToking experience. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So we got Bob's print here. So now we know we have, what was it again? August. So I'm going to start it on show less. 6 is fine for that day. August 22nd. Okay. Is when we'll start. Move this over there. Bob's print is there. Slide this down and you'll have more than plenty. But wait, Bob. Oh my god, Market Bay's here. Market Bay. Holy crap, Market Bay's here. Haven't you made this tutorial many times? I keep getting the how to make shorts. Yes, we do it every week. Because every week we have new people coming onto the channel to stop by. So it's like a weekly thing. But that's like, so that, because remember, I don't know if Market Bay knows this. So if I have a YouTube video on how to make shorts, I'll share with you the secret why it's every week. The lifespan of that video is 24 to 48 hours, 72 hours max. And then, was that thing going to turn on? Yeah, it's going to turn on. And then what happens is after that, that video gets pushed back by YouTube, and then the odds of seeing it again are slim to none. But if you consistently make a new video every week, then that video stays in the charts, and that video stays in the charts. It's kind of like the biorhythm of, like, if you've ever been in the hospital when they have the EKG machine on you in your heart, and that's how it works. So you have to be like a hamster in the treadmill. So as long as you keep on dancing, guess what? TikTokers keep on dancing. Like if we check out Annie's channel, they just keep on and as soon as you stop dancing, right, your channel goes kaput. It drops, and then in order to like go up in the rising again, you got to keep on dancing, and then like dance, boy, and then your channel goes up again. And it kind of sucks if you ask me, because I took the week off. I think I didn't post for like a week, and the stats of the channel just dropped. Now you might have videos working for you, like the shorts. The shorts sort of like are helping keep the channel alive, which is great because my long form content doesn't do well, period. And plus a lot of the long form content are collaborations from the stuff being sent, and they like this when everything gets put into the shorts. So that's why it's like a weekly show. Think of it like a show, the cooking channel, except we're cooking rice and beans every day. Every week we have the same thing. They're like, oh no, not again. Yeah, it's the same thing again. But let me go into the stats so I can show you that little thing where so you can get a better idea of what we're talking about. So if I go to my channel, and if I go to YouTube Studio and Analytics, so you see, as you can see, where are we? Samsung me. So it works like a heartbeat. So you're going up and then down, up, and then it's like plateaus, and then up a little bit, but not higher than it was there. Then it goes down, then it drops, then it goes up, and then it goes down, then it goes down, and then now it's just going down, 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 down. And as you can see, 4,000 views there, 4 there, 3 there, and you just gotta keep on dancing. It's a little exhausting, because if I take 2-3 weeks off, forget about it. Everything will just drop. So, but I think what keeps the channel in a good ranking is, well, let's go to community. Maybe we'll see the gift that Annie came there. Although we have some comments to answer, lots of them. Anyway, you get the idea now. That's why every week I have a show, because I have time to do the show, but it's how to make YouTube shorts, because there are always people wanting to know how to make shorts. And of course we're going to do a live stream on how to I was just looking for something that I thought was over there, but it's not anymore. We're going to do the radio, which is another live stream, which will be really cool, and some other, because we're going to test out that new soldering iron. Except where am I? I had a whole bunch of SD cards. I only have 2 here. I have none here. Where are my SD cards? That's so weird. That is really weird. Bob, your pieces are almost ready. Ah, I see. I found they're over there in the corner. All right. Oh, yay, the condenser shut off. So yeah, and that's why every week it's like a series, right? And you get to see the shorts before the shorts. Maybe it's under earn. Watch ads. Shorts feeds. Someone sent us a present, but I can't seem to find it. I know there's a part. Super gifts. There we go. Oh yeah, Annie sent us 99 cents. Remember that? That was like a couple of weeks ago. No message, but thank you. So we can see our super chats there. But what about those badges? She said she sent another gift, but then no, we keep track of. And then we had from Bob, sent us $1. Bob sent us $10, and then we got another $20 super chat. Shout out to Bob, and then $10 from Zoltan. Remember Zoltan from G.I. Joe? And that's it. That's all we got. So now I'm just gonna close this. So we're gonna start August 22nd. But before I start on August 22nd, I want to finish reading the rest of the comments and make sure we are everything's good to go there. He's not small. Lou, I'll send the he looks small. The Spider-Man looks small because I saw the picture on my phone, but once you look at the details, the freaking thing's huge. I don't know how you're going to put it on your wall. Swedish Lou. Yeah, Market Bay. I can't believe Market Bay's here. Nice to see you, bro. Says Swedish Ford. You too, sir. Wow, that Spider-Man looks crazy good. It does, right? Best to print it in red and color in the parts that need to be black. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Like, because I remember painting her boots on the X23. That was freaking hard. And I had to use the special magnifying glasses. Took 3 days to print. Market Bay, I can send it if you will have it. I would have it. I would shrink it down though, so we can put it on the wall. Typo. I wish I had room to put these figures, otherwise I'd be printing them. Just don't have space. You gotta print them small, man. Market Bay Lou hasn't noticed you. Yeah, I didn't notice he was here yet until now. It's so cool that he's here. Hello, hello. Nothing new. Lou, we need more Avata 2 flights. Give me some motivation to fly mine. It's just sitting in the bag. Yeah, mine too. Mine's sitting in the bag too. You have to remember, every time I flew my Avata 2, every time and any time I flew my Avata 2, Ken was with me. And either in the shadows or in the videos. And Ken's been really busy. And then anytime I fly the Avata 2 here at home, my kids are with me. And because they're not here, and Ken's not available, maybe Ken will be available in the next coming weeks. I haven't been flying it, because you need a spotter and this and that. And if you ever get audited with the FAA, I just say, hey, Ken's here. But Ken's not here. And I do a lot of stuff live, so I have to be careful because, you can't break the rules. Because they're out to get you. They're hunting everybody down, no questions asked policies, showing up at people's homes and doors, and everyone getting letters, etc. Except for indoors. You can fly FPV indoors. I will have some FPV stuff happening inside. I have a video coming out next week for the what is it called? See, I forgot what. Oh, Sub 250. Oh my God, it's phenomenal. Before we make the, you see, this is supposed to be a video on how to make YouTube shorts. We've gone OCD or ADD on you guys. Hold on, I'll show. Oh, Bob, your print just finished. Hold on, Bob. I'll show you guys. Bob is done. Now we just need to. What? Are you shitting me? I think we only got one, Bob. I think maybe I'll clean it up. Hold on. Damn it. It turned into frickin' spaghetti. Yeah, that's not what we were expecting, Bob. Alright, let's try it again. It's possible that it's having some trouble, maybe because it prints better when everything is on the bed, like we took everything off. Well, let's see the model. Oh no, the condenser's turning on again. No, are we using? Yeah, we're using Swedish Forge's, because this is Swedish Forge's rates. Let's try this. I'll leave it like that. That's fine. Click no. Hopefully, if it doesn't print again, we'll try it a different way. That sucks, though. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? I hear ya. Similar rules here for Avata 2. You need a spot. I know, that sucks, right? It just sucks, man. Like, and then now they're cracking down on everyone. I got a feeling that there was going to be a blanket ban. Because I had to get approval to fly somewhere every year, which is fine. And we it took about 2 weeks to get the approval, and normally it only took 24 hours, like just as easy as 1, 2, 3. And now the process took longer, and you have a lot of people flying drones at the World Cup, which is you're not supposed to be doing, and it's just messing it up for everyone. The new law has been proposed. I'm at the point where when I didn't get the approval to fly, that took about 2 weeks, and I didn't hear from the guy who used to renew my stuff. Maybe he left. I was just gonna sell everything, sell all my drones. Like, you know, there's gonna come a point, if the shit keeps going the way it's going, there's gonna be like a blanket ban, and we're not gonna be able to fly. And it's better to get rid of your stuff now and sell it to someone who doesn't know what's happening behind the scenes, so I'm not left with a door stopper over there hanging on my wall. It's just a brick, right? So I'm watching to see what's happening before I actually sell. And we could do like we did before, which was we say we didn't spend it. Like, I didn't spend the money, I held on to it so that I could get that, right, and not have to worry about saving up for it and then see what happens afterwards. But at the way things are going, I feel like they just want to ground everyone, you know. So I'm just going to enjoy it while I can and continue with the content redirect. So knowing that, moving forward. But again, micro drones you can fly inside all you want in an abandoned building, etc. I'll show you the sub 250 video will launch next week. I know I've had the sub 250 down here forever, right? It's been down here for over a year, but I finally made the video. Hold on, right here. Which is right here. It was hard. It was hard to build because I had to jerry rig a lot of the stuff. I put the 04 light unit in here. You'll see when the video comes, but Samsung Me, let's say Me stuff, is really cool. And if you don't know how to fly FPV, micro is the way to go. Like, for some reason, then the rates are just amazing. So I have the Access flying kit in here. It's a little micro. I can fly it in here. I was able to go upstairs. It takes practice, but I'll fly it down here because I think she's in a meeting on a work call. I got off work early today, but here I can. Since we got a request on the live stream about flying the Avata, you can fly it inside. So we're gonna do a flight indoors. Hold on, Samsung Me, and then let me turn on my phone. Actually, we'll do here first. I'll set it up. We'll do like a short flight in the basement. Go into the settings. It sucks though. Yeah, and you make sure you charge your batteries for your Avata, because if you don't fly it for a while, or just fly it outside, but you don't need the goggles on it because you can see it, keep it within the visual line of sight, so that one day when you go to fly it and charge it, your batteries aren't like kaput. Hold on, I'm going to go into I think it's in settings and display and brightness. Hold on. Settings, general. It's been a while since I've done this too. Display and brightness, and we'll go into auto lock never. Okay, and then now that's gonna always stay awake. And then I have to get some batteries, and then I'll have to get, what else do I need? The goggles. And since I'm live, right? For all I know, oh, that's so weird. Should have printed. The FAA could be like waiting on my corner for me to like fly my drone, because you have to remember, once your drone goes into the air, your signal goes out, the remote ID. Except I don't think there's remote ID on the micros, but I don't know. I really don't know. But that's why, that's why I always has Ken. Ken, we need you if you're watching. Come back to me, Ken, so I can fly FPV again. But when my kids come back from camp, Tilly will definitely be more than happy to go into the yard and be my spotter again when she goes back to school. Or maybe I'll just start an FPV series like this, indoor flight, right? Where we're inside trying to make our way upstairs. That would be kind of cool. FPV for beginners. So, because you know me, I'm going to be crashing. So let me just set this up and I'll push it to the computer. And this will be the inspiration for you, Mark Bay. All right, let's see. Click OK. The batteries have been sitting out, so hopefully they still hold their charge. But we'll know in a second. Easy. Yeah, no, this isn't going to be easy, man. Because I suck. I mean, I can fly. I've been able to make it upstairs and fly around to each and every room. But if you haven't flown in a while, for me, I lose my mojo. So I may have lost it. But after like 2 or 3 batteries, even 5, I got it. But the question is, how many batteries will it take? It's like a silent movie with subtitles. You're like, oh my God, I can fly FPV. But it's not like that in the beginning. And that's why whenever you go to the store to buy a drone, they're like, fly, man, fly. And like, they don't tell you anything about the rules and regulations. They just keep flying, man. Because they are right about the part, keep flying and you'll get better. But they forgot about the part where, getting a trust certificate, getting authorization in the airspace. They share nothing of that info. I think because it would deter you from buying a drone in the store. You're like, oh shit, I gotta take a test to fly. I just want to spend my money and fly, which is what it seems 95% of the people do. And those are the ones getting busted. All right, so it's almost there. Once we push it here, then we can put the battery in, because we don't want to waste the power. Because by the time, if I put the battery in, the 04 air unit will overheat. But I gotta say, I love this thing. There's no jello. It doesn't shake. You'll see in the video, I jerry-rigged to get it in there. The condenser's going to turn on. Oh, no. Oh, that's okay, though. It's fine. It only turns on for a minute or 2. And then once it pushes, then we'll be able to work the magic from here. If it lets us. Oh, let's turn this on. This we can turn on because the remote battery lasts a while. Oh yay, we're here. Okay, so now let's put the battery in. That's weird. Hold on. Okay. Oh nice, it's in. Sweet. Alright, so now I can push it to the computer. I need to load up reflector. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button. Hold on. Stop mirroring. No, reflector's not loading for some reason. Hold on. The reflector is what makes the magic happen. Let me make sure. Oh, I know why reflector is not loading, because where it needs to be hardwired, because the wireless connection is going from here to here, so you can't go wireless from here to there, if that makes any sense. So now we can go wireless when you're hardwired. So now the phone will reflect on the computer. All right. Goggles 3, click OK, go fly. Yay! And now I'm gonna, what do I see? Okay. Please stand by. Oh, yay, there we go. Sweet! Then you put your battery in. As soon as it shows here on the desktop, now we'll be good to go. If it loads. It will load. It just usually takes a couple of hits. Hit me. See you, Lou. I will watch this, rewatch. Oh, cool. Thanks, Bob. Your stuff is printing. Let's check out Bob's print since he's leaving. Hold on, Bob. Actually, I can do it from here. So it's just starting again. The first one turned to spaghetti. But we make these videos so you don't have to. Hopefully it'll work, you know, next time. But you'll have those parts soon. By the end of the week. They will go out tomorrow if they print today. Reflector's not working. Hold on. This is happening in real time. So we're gonna pull it out and then put it in. I got a little thing of lightning. Sometimes you just have to do that. Why it does that, I don't know. It says unable to connect to RF MacBook Pro. Alright. Try it again. Sometimes you might have to redo the reflector because it didn't give us a prompt. Oh, there we go. There's the prompt. Speaking of the devil, there. 1960. Any minute. Yay, we got it. Sweet. All right. And now we'll put this here. Put that there. And now you can put the battery in. Because as you know, if you put the battery in, it would have overheated already. Alright. And then now. Sweet. You gonna go? Yeah. No. Yeah, he said he's gonna go. Bob, that's okay. He's gonna watch later. He probably has to do something. So now this will go beep beep. Hopefully. Wait for it. What? Oh, I have to change the because it's probably set for the Avata, since that was my previous flight. I go into 04, switch, and it should go beep beep. Come on, you got this, because we don't want the we don't want it to overheat. Once it overheats, we are grounded. Sweet. All right, let's go out there. Okay, we are in angle mode, which is good. Crash, flip, backspace. Sweet. And then hello, Dolly. All right, let's see if we can not break anything in our living room. Living room, basement. All right. Whoops. Low battery. Whoops. Yay, we made it. Sweet. I can't wait to fly this outside. That's going to be so cool. But we can't fly it outside because we need Ken. Ken, come back to me. Come back to me, Ken. Woohoo! Yippee! It's going to be so cool. But we can't. Now lower it. Whoa. That's why I love this thing, because it's so great. Like the rates, the pit. I put the pit rates in from last time, from before, from all my drones. So sorry, Bob, you missed this, but this could be like a new series, right? Instead of how to make YouTube shorts, we'll do how to fly FPV indoors, right? That could be like a new series. I like that idea. Who came up with that? Markabe. Thank you, Markabe. We got a new series coming. How to fly FPV indoors. Yes, starting maybe starting tomorrow or starting next week for sure. I'm gonna put it in the schedule because it's hard, especially when you want to go upstairs. Oh, the battery. Hold on a second. You gotta take the battery out so the unit doesn't overheat, right? But this is it right here. This is Dolly. This is like freaking. If you can't fly FPV, go micro, man, because it's like it's a totally different experience. This is it right here. Rebuilt it. Had to rebuild it again because it just didn't work out the first time because I put the excess flying kit. I think the video launches next week. You'll see what I'm talking about when it posts, but it was a bitch to put together. They don't make it easy, but once you do what you need to do, this ain't coming out. There's no Frankenstein happening on this one. Frankenstein is when you transpose the 04 air unit from one and put it in another. No, this was a nightmare. I think I'm going to take it from another drone, or I don't know. We have the Pavo. Definitely another drone. I'd rather take the money from the channel and buy another 04 air unit because this was a bitch, like literally. But we did it. This one was, I don't remember where this one was. Oh, back here. Yep, right back there. But we'll dedicate some time. Oh look, we even have matching shirts. We match. I guess it was meant to. Look, we even match. But I'm not going to do the Pavo Fermento anytime soon because I think I will have a nice cool series with this thing happening starting next week. How to fly FPV indoors. Thank you, Mark Bay. Sweet. That's why it's gonna be so cool. That's like a new series we can start as long as the shit works, right? The meaning like there's no update that crashes it, because some people posted some questions last week about this thing. Apparently after their update it's not working. Something happened with the channels and stuff. For me not. I was like, oh really? And I went to go check, but no, mine are fine, unless it was like a troll, but no, I doubt it. Oh no, the condenser went on. Alright, so now we're back to where we were on YouTube Shorts. Don't lose your shorts or put your panties in a bunch. So that worked out there. Thank you, Mark Bay. You inspired us. And hopefully we inspired you to do something new. I think if you were going to fly your Avata indoors, I think you would turn off, I forget what it's called, so that you're in angle mode on the Avata. Anyway, knowing that, moving forward. Ah, Swedish Forge is having his coffee. Ah, now I'm going to make a coffee. See you. Okay, Bob left us. Bob, your stuff is printing, which is great. Let's see what we have. We're going to close this window here. Samsung Me. Hopefully, right? It's possible that the board just needed to be cleaned. You know, wishful thinking on my end, but let's see. Reality high. So far, so good. So far, Bob's print is doing well. All right, but I'm so excited. We'll have how to fly FPV indoors, and that's cool. I can do that anytime. I don't need a spotter for that. And the goal will be to make it upstairs, right? I do have extra batteries. I don't know. We'll see how that works out, because that's the hardest part, making it upstairs. And then when you pull the battery in and out, I have to tape this a little bit. Sometimes they break on the outside, but as long as they're not bulking and exploding, don't worry about the cosmetic like stuff. But you do need to have, like, so that doesn't happen again, like We have to tape that. I'll cut it and then tape it. But other than that, that's it. But once it starts to bulge, throw them out. The shit can explode in your house. It could be your last night at home. You could have a fire. All right, knowing that, moving forward, now we can start what we had already planned. There's only 15 videos. It's going to take one, I think it's like a day and a half or maybe 3 days max of shorts, which is still pretty good, right? So you keep your one window open like that, and then we go back into Opus Clip Pro. We go back into my dashboard, and then we'll go here, and then remember we're in August, right? And August 22nd. Yeah, so August 22nd. Always double check though, as you can see, for those of you in Instagram mode, right here. August 22nd is when we'll begin. Lots of prop wash when flying indoors, especially upstairs. I crashed my first Avata 1 doing that. Yeah, I would never fly the Avata 1 indoors unless I was using the motion controller. But flying indoors with this thing right here, where is it? With the Pavo. Let me see if I can find. I had one somewhere. Oh, here it is. There's no prop wash. Everything is smooth. That's why I was shocked on how smooth the freaking footage was. Of course, I crashed a little bit. This is from one a few weeks ago, flying indoors. But you don't get it's smooth sailing, and you're able to go as slow as you need to. The only problem is, like, if you haven't flown FPV in a while, the video sucks. I might have to. It has a built-in accelerometer. I mean altimeter. You just crash. Like here, I crashed. I'm gonna crash in a second. But you don't get any prop wash. You just have to know your surrounding. And then it's good practice because you get to see I crashed, but I was able to recover the drone. You'll see this video post next week because I show how to build the the Sub 250, because you have to take it apart and then reconfigure everything to put the 04 air unit in. You could buy it with the 04 air unit in there, but it's more expensive. Like that whole kit I think cost like $100 because I already had an 04 unit laying around. So here's the tricky part. He's right. Going up the stairs is freaking hard. This is the challenging part. I doubt I could do this right now. But it takes like 3 or 4 attempts, and then it's like the more you fly, you keep flying, you keep flying, you keep flying, and then you just get it, and then you sort of like become one with the drone instead of like becoming one with the environment, like with the like I'm with Dances with Wolves, Buffalo. I know Buffalo. And then you like I speak FPV, and so you're able to fly. This is a cool moment right here. It kind of reminds me of Highlander 2: The Quickening. Remember when they get their heads chopped off? Well, this is like when you know you've leveled up because you're able to fly in the room without sacrificing your drone and getting it chopped off. So I made it there, and then I'm going here, and I think I crashed at the stairs because I just was. Oh, I crashed at the stair. I didn't crash, but it looks like I crashed. But look at the battery. So the battery's almost done. So I thought I crashed, but it wasn't the crash. What happens is the battery just died. See? 0 cells left, which was pretty cool. I was like, oh, okay, so I wasn't so bad. I guess it just didn't have enough juice. But it's still hard to fly inside. And I think thanks to Markabay, we're going to see how good we go. And then thankfully with these drones, let's say if it did get sucked up in the fan or chopped up in the fan, we could fix it, right? And the 04 air unit is in the Access flying kit, so it's surrounded by steel. So the only thing that would break would be the drone, but they give us another frame and other accessories to come with it. You'll see that in the unboxing video next week. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of that, but that's it. Now I'm going to bed and watch a movie. I have a good one until next time. Yeah, you too. Great seeing you, Mark. Swedish Forge, thanks for coming. Why is it draining like that? Seems excessive drain for such a small drone. Yeah, you got about, well, that's normal. Honestly, I'll tell you why in a second. The average flight time for these drones is about 2 to 3 minutes for the micros. That's it. 3 tops. I think here it was less than it was 2 minutes exactly, because I think this was my second flight, because the first time I went to fly I crashed and I was like, oh, I got enough juice left for a second flight. But honestly, 2 to 3 minutes, 4 if your settings are good. But yeah, that's about it. 3 minutes. So you really have to watch that clock, to be honest with you, because if you don't watch the clock, your drone could fall from the sky, and that's why you need a spotter for these drones, you know, because of the way they just fall. But Slater, Swedish Forge, thanks so much. Thanks for sharing your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But maybe you can send the Spider-Man STL file to us. I wouldn't mind doing that as 3D print of the week, and I want to see. But I wouldn't print them that big, because look, we have plenty of room for that Spider-Man right here. If we printed him smaller, printed him the size of this guy, the Donkey Kong, which we still haven't finished. Actually, we can't do the Spider-Man next week because we still have to finish Donkey Kong. But it'd be nice just to have for a second print. But that one can go on the wall. Quit Spidey right there. Or maybe here, wherever I have to see where it would show on the camera so people can see it. Maybe move this thing out of the way, yeah, and then put Spider-Man there. But I don't know what the threshold is on Spidey. Like 50%, 60, like sometimes some of these prints, if you go 30, it won't print, like it'll turn into spaghetti. I don't know. But that'd be really cool. And it would take forever to print too. All right, so I'm gonna quit here. So then here we're gonna go back. Now, welcome back to how to create YouTube shorts. Finally, we'll do it, right? Hold on. Oh no, the condenser's turning on. All right, that's for the AC. So now, remember, it was August 22nd, which is great. I like the fact that I'm already almost done with August, which means if I do a live stream how to fix the radio and all the other videos previous to that, should let us fill in September, right? So knowing that and moving forward, now I can go back here, and we know that this was filmed with one camera. One camera just means we don't have to edit each and every one. 2 cameras, you have to edit each and every one. So we click on the calendar, and then we'll go here, select, and then go back into August 22nd. I'm so glad that it's almost done with August, because I like to be done with the month before the month is over. So I like to be done with August before July finishes, if that makes any sense. So now I'm just going to go here to 6 a.m. But check out the sub 250 Marker Bay, because it's I was freaking impressed as soon as I threw it up in the air, and the base rates were just phenomenal. Didn't need any tweaking. Yeah, I sold my Neo 2. I sold the Neo 2, and I forget what I bought with it, to be honest with you. I wasn't crazy about the Neo 2. And the reason why I sold my Neo 2 was because, aside from the prop wash, the shit just flies out of control, and sometimes it would lose signal, it would drift and go its own way. I didn't trust it. Like, I trust this thing right here. You're more likely to trust your builds than the freaking Neo. And that's how confident I was in the Neo. But Ken flies his, but I think he flies the Avata 2 more. But yeah, better luck with this than the Neo. I don't trust it. I really don't trust it. At least with this, I know it's going to fall from the sky if I run the battery down, like you saw, right? So that's why you fly them close within the perimeter of, you know, your local circumference of your comfort zone. With the Neo 2, I could fly it wherever, and then all of a sudden it's like the boy in the red balloon, like, where did it go? It's just like on a mind of its own. Or like just the experience, like 1 minute it works, and a lot of prop wash, of course, and then it wasn't as fluid as that, and I was really disappointed. It's more like a gimmick, whereas like, oh, the follow me, the little tricks it's supposed to do, and I was like, you know, maybe the Neo 3, I don't know. But I wasn't impressed by it. Okay, so knowing that, moving forward, back to our story. So here, I click here, August 22nd. I'm not sure why I did that. 6 a.m., see that? And so the next one is 9 a.m. Okay, August 22nd. And go here, August 22nd, 9 a.m. I changed the times. I don't do 12 a.m. or 3 a.m. So now it just jumps to 6, 9, 12. So then we go here, 6 a.m. Schedule it. And then now, oh, I forgot. We have people in the other room that doesn't give us a ding. Sorry. Oh, Bob was the last one in there. Okay, that's cool. Because the portrait mode doesn't give us a chat thingy. All right, and the next one, let me bring this here, is 12 p.m. Select the time. Remember, it's August 22nd, 12 p.m. Oops. 12 p.m. and then schedule it. Later, Swedish Lou. I love mine. Lots of features, and manual mode is good. Maybe you got a bad one. Yeah, I did get a bad one. You're right. Never had this issue with mine. Only had this issue with Neo 1. For the price, it does great features. And he's right. One thing I did love and still love about the Neo 2, because Ken flies his and sometimes he brings his here, he crashed his Neo 2 so many times that I lost count. And the thing is resilient. It's like a freaking beast. It's phenomenal. It's almost like this, but you can crash it. Except we kept, and nothing. It's doing well. But we keep crashing it into the house or the grass or this and that, or into objects when trying to do stunts, and it's still holding. So the Neo 2 is, I would say, if you get one like Markabay's, like not like mine that was a lemon, it's a great starter FPV drone. Because out of the box, the rates are pretty good. It does fly like a bat out of hell in manual mode. I feel like I have less control. I feel like you're flying in bullet time. Like Quicksilver, just so fast. You think it's slow, but it's still going fast in the manual mode. But other than that, it's phenomenal. And that if you don't get a lemon, so now let's see where we are here. I got a lemon. I don't like lemons. So we go here. So that was 12 p.m. And after 12 p.m., August 22nd, select the time. August 22nd, 3 p.m. There we go. And then I go from 6 and then 9. See, and it bounces right there. And then August, select the time. August 22nd, 6 p.m. Whoops. 6 p.m. Schedule it. And 9 p.m. Now, what you see, we got about a day and a half. And then August 22nd. Whoops. August 22nd, 9 p.m. See? And then what we'll do is this here. We'll do this. Hold on. Go into here, YouTube, and then we'll go here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Go here. Go to my YouTube studio. I wonder if I can see it from my channel. No, I can't. Create. Hold on 1 second. Whoops. I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a second. And just some things I don't want you to see in there. YouTube Studio. I will go to content. There we go. All right, so Samsung Me. So I want to go here. Can you make me a thumbnail on how to a thumbnail that reads, and then how to fly FPV indoors. Oops, doors, and then we'll do here. 1 second. And then we'll do here. It's like a cool feature that YouTube Studio's like thrown in there. It's like freaking like almost like the Swedish Forges thing, but it's built in the back door. So then if we go here and then take here, hold on, move the keyboard out of the way, because now you can even upload images and do it. And then if we go here, oops, take a picture of it, of the drone, maybe right about there. And now I'm going to push it to the computer. One moment, please. Samsung me. Okay, that came in. And then what we'll do is we'll go here. If you spacebar it, show and finder, and then spacebar. Spacebar will allow you to flip it, and then we'll just rotate, I think. Yeah, and then when we close it, it'll be in that format. Now, when I go to upload it, right? Select. You can't see, but here I'll show you guys. Right there. So now, if I go upload image. Oh wow, images, interesting. Or you can select a video. Wow, I didn't know that. That I gotta try. All right. And then if we go to downloads, I believe this is the only downside. Is like it should be at the top, but it's not. So now I have to like go through all my crap and see where. Oh, there it is, right there. And then now load that one. That's the one I want. And then select open. Sometimes you get an error, but I didn't know there was a video option. Okay, now we'll go here. Okay. Reviewing your request. And then what we'll do is, once it loads, that'll be our thumbnail for next week. So let that work its magic there. Put this here, and then we'll go back into Opus Clip. See, now we have here. So the last one is right there. So 6 p.m. Okay, and then the next one should be 9 p.m., which is right here. And yep, there's 9 p.m. And now we'll go here. And so the next one is the 23rd. So we have August 23rd, 6 a.m. There we go. And then we have 9 a.m. August 23rd, 9 a.m. That's p.m. Right about there, 9 a.m. schedule. And after 9 comes 12. Wait for it to show up there. Was that it? 9 a.m. And then we have, next one will be August 23rd, 9 a.m. I'll do 12 p.m. See, because we have here, whoops, I hate when that happens. Confirm and exit. I should be able to just click on the two. So you have 9, 12, and then we have 3 p.m. August 23rd, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. And then we have August 23rd, 6 p.m. See, you got 2 days and a half. August 23rd, 6 p.m. and then 9. 6 p.m. Hopefully that thumbnail is finished. 6 p.m. and then we have 9 p.m. August 9 p.m. 9 p.m. And then this one will be, let's see, August, you know, the next, let's see, schedule a time. And then August 24th, which is a Monday, we'll do 6 a.m. It's almost done. So this was a short one, Mark Bay. 6 a.m. See 2 more, and then we're done. We'll check out that thumbnail for next week. Thanks to you. We'll tag you in it. On August 24th, 9 a.m. And it's nice. I like this because 9 a.m. is a pretty good time, and that's actually a good video right there. That one, the ending. And then it goes August 24th, 12 p.m. August 24th, 12 p.m. Oops. And then I'll pick up next week when we do how to make YouTube shorts. 12 p.m. No pee-pee for you. Someone's gonna pee right now. I'm so happy and excited I can just pee my pants. No, I'm just kidding. That's the condenser. Wait for it. Ah. Yeah, so what happens is the water that builds up that goes into the thing, you know how that works. It goes into this tank, and when the tank's full, it puts it out in there. Anyway, on that note. All right, so now that that's done, let's see if we get a thumbnail. Oh, sweet. Fly FPV indoors. There we go. Kind of neat, huh? We make these videos so you don't have to. So that looks pretty good because that's the drone. So now what we'll do is, now that we're done, we're going to schedule, I think for Tuesday. Tuesday is a good day, right? To schedule for Tuesday. And then we'll leave that there. So we'll go back into Streamlabs. Where's, oh, it's over here in this window. So now we'll go here, click on the calendar, the 28th, and then title's going to be how to fly FPV indoors. Ziggy, what time is it in London?
It's 9:08 p.m. in London right now.
So we'll probably do it around, I'd say 11 a.m. our time. Alexa, if it's 11 a.m. here, what time is it in London?
If it's 11 a.m. here, it's 4 p.m. in London.
All right, so we're going to do 11 a.m. here, okay? And then it'll be here, a.m. And if I don't come on, that means... Alexa, Ziggy, stop. I wasn't talking to you. All right. And then now we'll do that, 11 a.m. And then we'll do here, FPV, and then indoor. You'll have to let YouTube take care of the rest, because I don't know what the tags would be. Indoor flight. We'll figure that out in a second. So now we'll go here, schedule it. Oh wait, where's my thumbnail? That's weird. What? Usually you have an option. Huh. Oh no, the condenser's turning on. Let me delete it. I'm gonna copy the title though. If it lets me. That's weird. Yeah. Wow, maybe it's a new update. That's so weird. What? What month is that? That's in August. Huh. Oh, because the month is almost over. Okay. It won't let me delete it though. Sometimes if it doesn't let you delete it, you have to go in through the back door. What's that notifications right there? High CPU usage. Let's enable performance mode. Open settings. That's fine. Must have been doing something to disable the performance. But they usually, you have the option to upload an image. That's so weird that it's not letting us. Anyway, we'll figure that out in a second. It didn't delete it either. But when that happens, it's good for business, because then we can say, welcome back to everything that glitches. Hold on. Oh, disable performance mode. I was like, what? Alright. Hold on 1 second. Samsung me. We just need to go back into the YouTube account. YouTube.com. And then, oh wow. I'm just gonna go live. Here you can see. What happens is, you can see this menu. You have to see it didn't delete it. So maybe it'll let me do it. Oh wow, look. I don't know why that one is poor. We're connected via Wi-Fi. Hold on. Speed test. Speed. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. So it's definitely not me. I got almost a gigabyte. Downloads and upload almost half a yes. So can't. It's not me. It's you. It's YouTube. I wonder what happens if I click that. Can't change anything though. Please use a key frame frequency of 4 seconds or less. Current keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can open widget. Okay. Huh. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Okay. YouTube can't keep up. Open widget. Stream settings. I can't change that unless I sign off, it looks like. You can't change any of the settings until you sign off, which is a little bit of a bummer. That's why you have to run the test. But it's not me, it's you, YouTube. Let's try something else though. Hold on. I don't know what we can do. Go into Streamlabs and go into settings. And then we have a multi-stream stream. We're only streamed to YouTube. Output. So you can't change anything. See, this is all grayed out until you actually sign off. But I just want to see what I have. Video. We never had this problem before. So if you've done this before and never had the problem, then it's just YouTube. Notifications, appearance. So that would be here. So it would just be in the stream. Output. See the bit rate. The bit rate is pretty good if you ask me. And then recording. I don't record the streams since it's already being pushed to YouTube. And then you have video right here. We have the custom. What's the camera set to? The camera is set to the default, which is lower, which is great. And then it manages to push it out in 4K. FPV value is 30 frames per second. So yeah, all our defaults, and it worked before. So if it was working before, if it ain't broken, don't try to fix it. This is just a YouTube issue. But let's see what happens when we click refresh. Yeah, it could be. Let's try. It might be connected via Wi-Fi. Hopefully we don't lose the stream. You could disconnect the Wi-Fi and then leave everything hardwired, so it's possible. Let me go into network settings, I believe it is. Not Wi-Fi, I think it's over here. Let's go here, system settings, and then go into Wi-Fi. So we're connected via Wi-Fi, but you want to make sure before you do like a connect, that it is also connected to the other network, which is here, but this one's via Wi-Fi, hardwired. Details. phone. Other network. Spam. Literally can't make that up. Hold on a second. Other. No. Here it is, network. See? We're connected to the network. So make sure you're, as for those of you in Instagram mode can see, make sure you're connected to the network, Wi-Fi, and then USB. See, USB-C connected. And so now if I go here and turn off that, now we have our primary connection. Because sometimes Wi-Fi can not, work the magic. Connect your encoder. Wait a little bit. Yay! So we're still connected. There's still an error with the keyframes. That's fine. I'm not worried about it because it's worked before. But let's check this one. The health of this stream. See, this stream is fine. It's the other one that's not. See, so you get 27 views here. And the other one had like 100 and something. See, this is what I was talking about with Markabe. You have to keep on dancing. This is how your algorithm works. Keep on dancing, and then drops. Keep on dancing, keep on dancing, and then blip, 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 keep on dancing. And then here's where everyone loses their attention spans. Like, the guy's still streaming. I can't. I gotta go. And that's where when Bob left and Swedish Forge left. So in the beginning, the first hour is good. And then after that, people can't sit that long. I mean, they can. Markabe for sure can, and Bob can too. It's just like in general, like, there's that YouTube has so many things to watch. Like why just watch me? So yeah. So we got our thumbnail, but the only thing I don't understand is why I'm not going to click restore defaults because everything's working. Multi-stream, general, video. Yeah, it's a bummer that it's not working. Like, it's glitching out on YouTube's end. All right, so now that we got that, we could go back to YouTube and then go back to the channel. Maybe it's an update with you click go live. That's so weird. I heard knocking. Upcoming. And then we go here. We should be able to edit it from here and upload the thumbnail. Select edit. The Streamlabs used to let you do it, but apparently not. So we go here, and then downloads. Now I don't know where it is, and it doesn't matter what what it's named. It's not going to make the magic happen. Wait, but where's our? Oh, there it is. Sweet. And now, thanks to Markabe, we got a new series. We're going to have like how to edit videos, make videos, and stuff like that. And other stuff, how-to videos, and select done. And you could ask it. No, we didn't. I don't know what that is. And then select save, right? And then that's there. And then I'll add some tags and stuff later, but we're pretty good there. Except it would be, I guess, science and entertainment, right? See, this is what I was talking about with the tags. Here, if we go indoor FP, see, no, try FPV, no, India, no, it just so that's it. Oh, FPV, I guess it would be freestyle, right? And then FPV life. And then etc. And then you could do drones. I know drones it has. Drones. And then drone life. And then the list goes on and on and on. And then of course it's a how-to video. So you do how-to. Right? And then again, how-to videos. So how-to videos. How-to video, and then it was the S, right? How-to videos. So that would be this one right here. And then whatever else you can think of. Cool tech is one. Cool tech, and then cool tech finds, and then cool gadgets is another. I think there's a cap though. Cool gadgets, and then that's it. Oh no, the condenser's turning on. And then save, and then that's it. And then I'll do the rest later. I hate when it makes that noise though. Well, now I can close this, and look, the stream health is better now. Let's see, click stream health. See, it's excellent. It could be because I was using the umbrella Wi-Fi. So sometimes it prioritizes your Wi-Fi connection over the hardwire, and the hardwire is better, especially when you're streaming. Shopping, we don't have a store. Maybe one day we'll have a store. There was one of our viewers slash subs, Bob, was gonna make a T-shirt logo design for us, but he never did. It's hard to find a T-shirt that works well for the channel, and then you have to, make sure it's not copyright or written. We couldn't do something like this. I'd like to, but you can't. So if we do come out with a T-shirt, can't have Mario on it. Maybe me, not even me. I don't want to sell a T-shirt with my face on it, but I wouldn't mind having it be the how-to by Lou, but something. Anyway, that's why we don't have a T-shirt thing in the bottom, because I just haven't come up with a concept yet. And that is pretty much it. Anyway, thank you. Oh, one thing we forgot to do, which was tag Markaby for the new series that we will have. I don't know how I can picture doing how to do YouTube shorts forever, but I don't know. FPV indoors can be a little bit tricky. So we click go live. Like after it just gets old after a while. Maybe not, because it's FPV, right? And then we go here. But we definitely have to tag Markaby because he's the founder of the new series on the channel. MARKY. There he is. Thanks for the, here you guys can see, for the idea on the new series for the channel. And let's see what anything else needs to be. I'll ask it to make some tags, so we can definitely get some tags made up there. We'll just save it for now. I'll wait for the condenser to shut off, but hold on. And that's it. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Great idea. Thanks, Markaby. Bob, your print oh, she's shitting me. No, Bob, your print didn't finish. Yeah, about that. I think it did. No, I think it did finish. Now I gotta take one apart just to see. I can take one part off. No, it didn't. Interesting. I think I can only print one at a time. Unfortunately. Unless it's a different template, right? Samsung Me, we can close that. We don't need that. Let's do this. Open this up. Okay. Close that. Put this here. Oh, I think I have to open up a file first to put Swedish Forge's rates in there. can't see. Oh, there it is right there. Let that open, and then we'll open up this, which has Swedish Forge's rates. I don't know why that's happening though. It shouldn't. Maybe because the air conditioning is on. It's cooler in here, and it works better when it's warmer. I don't know. Okay, so this is a Swedish Forge rate plate, I call it. And then now, if we close this out, close the untitled, and then drop this in there. Select. That's where discard. Okay, and then if I go here, we should have. No, that didn't work. It didn't bring it over. Should have brought it over. Sometimes when you open up an STL file while one is open, it just drops it into its new plate. And you see this right here, it's all yellow. So when we open up the square fidget thing, it should be yellow. It should have transposed the rates, but as you can see, it didn't. But what we can do is this: delete everything on the plate, and then select all, copy, and we should be able to drop it in there, but it didn't drop. Control X. No, it's not letting me do it. Damn it. So the other thing we can do is close it out. When it works, and when it don't work, it don't work. It's so weird. What if I can go here and then open project? No. It's so weird. See, now it's opening up a new version of I wonder if it'll let me drag it. Where did it go? Is it on here? No, it didn't drag it. So we can't drag in between. Let's just try this. Maybe it can't do more than one at a time. And then go here, center it. And then now, slice plate, send print, start print. Print bed is clear. And then now we'll just close this, select no. So what we want to do is open this one on, we want to open up the gear thing. Let's click save and see what happens, because we always have a backup of this. Click OK. And no, it didn't. It just saved the other one. Let's see, and then we go here, support rates. It's loading, but it looks like no, it's all there. It just won't transpose. I hate when that happens. When it works, and when it don't work, it don't work. Definitely don't need to enable the prime tower. Yeah. I just want to open this up. I want to put that in there. Maybe because it's not an STL file. Let's try that. Sometimes it has to be an STL and says 3MF. Motherfucker. Like it's a 3MF means motherfucker. No. So let's try that though. So now if we export this, right? Export all objects has STL, and then desktop. Just I don't know why it says open if we're exporting it. That's weird. There it is right there. See? Now if we close this and see support rates, support rate plate from Swedish Forge, and drop it in, it drops it in. Yay! Except where's the rest of it? Oh, because I didn't do all parts. Okay. So now, oh wow, unless they're all in there as one. No, they're not. Okay. So we're gonna delete this one and then open up the square fidget file again and export all parts as one. So now if we go here, file, export, see as one, as STLs, plurals, not singular. So now, oh, it did it individually. Oh wow, yeah, we don't want that. So it did singular instead of plural. So there we go, STLs. And now if we close it and drop it all into the plate, oh, that's STL. But yeah, where did they go? I don't know. Hold on, go to the desktop. Oh wow, they're all individualized. No. So we can just, I don't know what's what on where. I don't even know why you'd want to do that, to be honest with you. Doesn't make any sense. Because you could split all model into parts and I guess just do an export as one. Okay. Alright, so now let's try it again. Okay. Support rate plate. Here's our square fidget. And then I want to export. We know 3MF does them all. Let's do export of this to see what that does. I might do the same thing again. There it is. See? Voila, I hope. No, it just did individualize. Damn. But we do know that STL will discard there. Let's try it again. Except it might have exported as what we just didn't know. Let's delete that. Like, you know how it does it. Huh. Now it won't let me delete it. Ah, you're kidding me, man. There we go. Ah. It's like it wants to, it doesn't want to. It wants to, it doesn't want to. Okay. Get rid of that. Let's try it again. Okay. I don't know what that is, why that's like that. Alright, so let's go here. File. Export as STLs. Let's just click. I don't know why it says open. Probably wants me to choose a folder. Yeah, it doesn't do it. It just does it individually. That's a glitch right there because that never used to happen. So you see each part is individually split into an STL file when you should be able to drop the whole project into the file, which is what we have been doing with these things right here. It could be the file. Let's see. We won't know until we drop something else in there. So let's say, for example, these are the support rates, which are just phenomenal. And so anything we download, we just drop in there. We just clear the plate, right? If it lets us. It's loading because it's a big file. Clear the plate, and then we have, I think, a ghost, some guy in the hood, in a hoodie, some miniature in a hoodie. And then if we go Not here. Wicked. I think no, not Wicked's a Donkey Kong. Could always go here, probably in there, and then date modify it. This way we hooded. So now I should be able to drop the hooded guy in there. See, I think it only works for STLs and not 3MF. See? And now when I print him, he'll be printed with those special rates. But we'll find out in a second because it'll print. Select no. I'm not going to save it. Discard. Hopefully it prints. It printed, but as a whole. Alright, so now we have there. And we're going to empty the trash, and it is filled right now. And then we'll leave that. Hopefully that will print. That shouldn't take too long. That's going to take, I will tell you, exactly device preview. That's going to take 2 minutes and 29 seconds, provided that you know, interesting. Yeah, it should work. Go back to prepare. No. I do need to go back. Okay, delete that, delete that. Bring that in, that in, that in, that in, that in.
Edit. Edit.
Interesting. I think it's in my WhatsApp. Hopefully it is. Oh no, the condenser is turning on. No, I don't see it in here.
Hello.
I was just looking for the Swedish Forge rates, but I found that we're waiting for Bob's things to print because he had sent me the rates that we use, which I have to go back and check because when I opened up the document, I clicked save instead of discard. But I have a backup. I'm not sure what it saved when I hit save, but we have here the Swedish Forge. It's about 20 minutes, but he walks you through on how to I think, yeah, this one's how to paint the supports. No, I don't think that one's it. I gotta find his one with the rates. It might be, I thought it was in my WhatsApp. Or in my downloads. But I looked in my downloads and I didn't see it in there. I'll find it though. But we want to see if Bob's things print, so that's why I have the printer on here. Creality High. Hopefully it'll print. But in the meantime, we'll look for. I made a video on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just don't want to watch my video because my videos tend to be longer. But it might be on my phone. Let's just do the video, some songs. But I also have a backup on the GitHub repository, so that will work too. So I could always download that one. But the only reason why I don't want to go to the GitHub repository is because there was one more additional change that Swedish Forge shared with us afterwards, which was done to the support rates file and then not updated after that. But that's fine. But it is what it is. I'll check it. We make these videos so you don't have to. Hopefully that thing will shut off. And I remember. Let's see what happens when I type in Swedish Forge. No. Hey Lou. Wow, Afix. Excuse
Hello,
me.
Louis. What's up, boy?
Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna help you now. This model is really small.
I know that part. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. Got it.
And after that, I go to speed. Let's see here. We have a really fast printer, so.
So that is it. Okay.
Okay. Go to support. Here. 20.
Got it. Oh, this is it. This is like the holy grail of freaking 3D print supports.
Go down. Here, see top, distance. 0 dot to 5. Yes, it's good. And after that, see here. Here, top interface layers. I take 3 there.
Got it. All right, so I do have the file. I'll double check it later.
You can take 3 there.
Yay! So now we just need to watch Bob's print. That is a must. All right. This one will only take 2 minutes once it starts. Yay! It started. All right, this is it. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh. wondering where they all went. Right there. Yeah, it kind of caked on there, which is really weird. But I have to clean the nozzle again. Who's that? Hey, Swedish Forge, what's up? Yeah, that print, I'm still working on Bob's print. I can only print one at a time, unless maybe I spaced them out, but I'm going to see how one prints. I got a clog. Hopefully it'll work, but it's bedtime. It's time to go to bed. But then I was looking for my little, these things right here. I bought a whole bunch, but I don't know where I put them because we're going to have a new soldering video on building a radio, but I can't find these things because I have a new soldering iron, because I used these to melt the PLA when I didn't cut the parts. But let's see how Bob's prints. Oh, just those little things that, excuse me, that print, that hold the cube together. These things right here. I'll show you. These little things. I tried printing a few, but it turned just like the print just jammed. It clogged it. These things right here. It printed the first time, remember on the live stream? No problems. Now it's not working when I print them individually. So, I mean when I print them all at once. So I'm going to try to print them individually and see how it works out. Hopefully that works. We'll find out in a second. And in the meantime, I need to find those parts so we can have a soldering video. I found them. I'll show you once I let's see what that's gonna do. No, is it sticking or moving? Oh good, it's working. So one at a time is working. I don't know why I was able to print like 5 at a time. Now I can only print 1 at a time. Here. These right here. Now, next month we're gonna have a live soldering video. So these are them right here. Oh, my computer's hot. Turn them so they have a different angle on the plate and use, that's what I forgot. You know, you would think I have a video that shows you how to do that, right? You would think that I'd know how to do that, but sometimes you forget. Sometimes you just need another great mind. Oh no, the condenser is turning on. Yeah, I'm gonna try that though, because there's no reason why it shouldn't be. Sticking ASMR video. You like that, right? Go back. No, I was gonna did a content redirect and did ASMR videos instead. Hi guys. Hi Swedish Forge. We like you on the channel. Alright, so that takes care of this, and then I'm gonna put one in this one here. I'm gonna try that though after I do this, because there's no reason why I should only have one at a time, right? This one I tend to put 2 in there because by default, honestly, this one had a big one, but they don't make them. I can't find the one without buying this, and I'm not buying this just to have a big steel wool thing in there. What I do is I just put 2 in there, and that sort of does the trick, but it doesn't really streamline the experience, because it's just, you gotta do that and then put that in there. See, it doesn't fit. It's like rolling around in there. And I like this one. Nice, we got one, but I want to try the brim. I'm not going to change the angle though, because that's how it printed the first time and it should just work. But if it doesn't, I will take your advice on that. And then this will go in here. Yay, and now I'm ready for the next soldering video. No more, oh maybe, we'll see. No more using the soldering iron to melt your PLA, your support saw. There is that sander I keep getting solicited for, but they're not getting back to me. They don't want my metrics. Alright, this is how it printed originally, right? Which was no problem. We'll do a select all. Oh, you can't see me. And then right click. Where's the center? Huh. Select all. Right click. It was there before. Right there. Ah, there we go. Center. Alright, so that's centered. We'll do what he says. Supports. Not raft. We want the brim. Oh, I don't think the brim was there. The mouse ears. For this one, I don't think it's brim. You have mouse ears, right? There we go. Brim auto. Let's do mouse ears. And then slice it. Yay! There we go. Thank you. I don't know why sometimes your mind just turns to mush. I don't know what I'd do without you on the channel. You've been so helpful. And he was supposed to go to bed. I guess sometimes he can't sleep. He probably has his printer going. That happens maybe sometimes too. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, I'm tired. And like, no, I can't go to sleep. I gotta watch that printer. Hopefully this will work. I'm gonna clean off the bed. Because otherwise this shit turns to spaghetti. So we got one for Bob, but I want to see if it should print all of them at one time. All of them. Alright. I'll use a screwdriver. There we go. Right now it's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. What time is it where you are? Hey Ziggy, what time is it in Sweden right now? Ziggy, what time is it in Sweden? Ziggy!
It's 11:01 p.m. in Sweden right now.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wait, you going to bed at 11 p.m.? No, that's like against the laws of nature and physics. Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling all right? Last time you went to bed early, you weren't feeling well. 11:01. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. But I have to go out and I need to clean the back of the printer too. It's a mess back there. Interesting. Let's do Creality High. All right, this better work. Wait, how long is this going to take? 10 minutes. So we have our last 10 minutes. So I will leave this here. Text me on WhatsApp because I have to go upstairs for a second if this thing turns to spaghetti, because you gotta stop it. And I do need to clean the print head though. That's gonna be, I just have to clean it. It looks kind of blackish, but I just heat it up, and it cleans really well. It's an easy thing to clean. It's removing it that's a nightmare. All right, I'll be back. Oh wait, why? Why am I typing? I can just tell you. Yeah, so I do the trees too. Like anything I can reach with my ladder. I have a 10-foot ladder, but this year I might borrow longer poles from my neighbor Herb. He's really nice. Because in the fall, anything you cut and you put in the street, the town will come for it. Did you hear that? That was weird. I heard that. The town will come for it, which is just great. And then if I cut anything now, they won't come for it, which means I'm stuck with it until the fall. And then the leaves too, the town will come for your leaves, which is just phenomenal in that sense. So if you can get them. So, but the thing is that the big trees I can't do. I mean, I could maybe if I bought the equipment, but it's not worth it. I'm too old to be climbing trees and doing the rope harness and pulley thing. But I could do it if I was younger. But nah, I don't want to risk it. But it was fun when I used to. I used to climb trees and use a chainsaw, and I still have a chainsaw, but it's electric. But again, I don't. I do what I can with the electric, and I sharpen it, but it's not like I do rigging with the big stuff. I did once with the neighbor when the big tree fell in their yard. I helped them clean it up. I paid $250 and they paid $250. We split the cost of renting the chainsaw, and then we cut all the wood up. And then after all the wood was cut up, we put it out into the street, and people came from all over for free wood, which was just amazing. So it was no cost to us because they wanted like thousands of dollars. They wanted like $3,000 for a freaking tree to take down and stump grind it. Oh, we got $3,000. I was like, hell no. And so we rented the chainsaws for $250, and we cut it up. We were out there for about a day. Oh, and there's another story behind it. The guys, what does it say? If you don't maintain the garden and let it grow, you will you get a fine. Apparently, if your grass is too high, you get a fine for that, which is just so weird. But the only time you're allowed to grow your grass high, even though where we live is not an HOA, they have ordinances. It's called no mow May. So in May, you don't have to mow. You can let your grass grow high and then cut it. But then it's a bigger cleanup process. But yeah, we have no mow May, and then what happens is if you let it grow too high, somebody will report you, and then they'll be like, Lewis is not cooperating with the town ordinance. He needs to cut his grass. And then we have, let's see, reality high. It's working. Thanks. Sweet. All right, Bob's gonna get a package going out today, thanks to Swedish Forge. It's great, man. Thank you. That's so funny. Bob was like, "Where's the rest of my print?" Because I sent him the X23, but I sent him like the bottom part, right, without the arms. And I thought it would be kind of cool, like in a European Renaissance Greek statue or whatever that they find when they excavate. But he wasn't having it. He's like, "Why'd you send that to me? Where's the rest of the stuff?" He's like, "Did you mean to send it that way?" I was like, "Yeah, it's like, I thought it looked cool because we had one here, remember?" But apparently he wants the whole enchilada. Sorry, Bob. It was supposed to. I usually watch videos on YouTube of people helping people with dilapidated gardens. Oh my god. Oh, I've seen that. There's one guy I watch too. He does really well. And sometimes people give him tickets. Not him tickets. Sometimes he almost gets arrested for the people he tries to help. I like what, but he like everything's, I think, time lapsed or hyperlapse. I forget what the difference is. Because I have a time lapse coming up when I plan to do my Osmos Action 6 video. Ken knows the difference between time lapse and hyperlapse. Let's say time lapse. Hyperlapse is walking, and time lapse is when you're standing still. Got it. Thanks, Ken. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, Bob, you're gonna love what's going on. Your package will go out later on today. Me stuff. Hold on. Reality High. Thanks to Swedish Forge. Swedish Forge helped us print it. Apparently, if you print it, like we did the last time, one piece at a time, it prints one layer slowly, and you saw it printed on the live stream. But this time it didn't work. But thanks to Swedish Forge, it does work. We added mouse ears to it, and now it's working. I keep hearing some strange, like, back there. I don't know. Hopefully it's not this machine, the condenser, like going on the fritz, something with the, because we've been here 5 years and it's never been serviced. I know one day the thing's just going to go kaput. But yes, we're going to get an envelope and send this out to you once we know that it actually does print. Thank you, Swedish Forge. Appreciate your help on this one, because I never would have figured it out. I was trying to drop it into your STL file with the rates in there. Maybe the next time we do another miniature print, you can just go over the rates with us to make sure that everything saved correctly. Because instead of pressing discard, I hit save. Bob, I will send your surprise when I can afford it to Lou. Okay. Be patient. I won't forget. I sent you an email about the 3D print. But you could always send me the STL file, Swedish Forge, and I can print it for him, and then you don't have to worry about the shipping. As long as it's small, you know? But I know shipping's fucking crazy, man. The shipping's expensive. It's just insane. I remember this little thing right here. I can't remember if I had sent it to Markaday or Swedish Forge. Someone got it in Europe, and the shipping was, this was like almost $40. And then I had to figure out how to send a gift card, Amazon gift card, to Swedish Forge, because it was cheaper to send him like a $25 or $30 gift card than actually ship him something, because the shipping was just insane. It doesn't pay. I don't know how, I don't know if it keeps up. The post office is going to be out of business. It's going to be non-existent, because I remember back in the day it was really cheap to send something, but it's not. So don't worry, just hold off on it. Or you can show me where it is on Amazon, and maybe we can get it for Bob. We got $1 from that one girl, Annie, I think, of Annie or Amy, and then we got proceeds from the channel, and maybe we can start a GoFundMe for Bob, or we can send him stuff. Me print small already, printed out. Okay, so he printed out your surprise. Bummer. All right, but you should sell some of that, your print, Swedish Forge. I mean, people might buy it. There's a market for it. All right, Samsung Me, Reality High. This is so cool. The mouse ears work. Look at that, almost there. On America, it's expensive shipping. Yeah, right. Even for regular things, anything. It's just insane, man. All right, this is it, Bob. It worked. Thank you, Swedish Forge. Bob, I'm going to leave the supports on so that you can take them off, and then you can actually sand it, but this will fit in an envelope. And thanks to Anna, 8 whatever, Anna, hold on, because everybody wants a shout out, like literally, they love the shout outs. Thanks to Annie 578P. This now works. And Bob, you'll just take the supports off with some tweezers, and we'll mail it to you. You'll have some extra ones in there, and that's it. Don't worry, you will get it, but it's on painted. That's okay. I send Bob all my stuff on painted too. I think it looks cool, because then he can decide to paint it one day, and that's it. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So it'll fit in an envelope, And oh, post office is closed. Sorry, 5 o'clock. All right, but this will go out tomorrow. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Great seeing you guys. Thank you, Swedish Forge. Bob's print would not have been possible without those settings. I appreciate that. Otherwise I would have just kept printing and printing and printing. And that's it. All right, ciao.
My name's How to Buy Lou, that's what they call me online. Everything that glitches, yeah, that channel's mine. Got filaments spinning in the middle of the night. Multicolor magic in the printer's light. Lego on the floor and slippers on my feet. In my little basement where the air hums to the beat. Alexa turns the lights off when I say goodnight, but I'm still wide awake watching layers stack just right. Layer by layer, watch it come alive. Plastic dreams keeping this country boy high. Hear that motor singing like a late night bar in a basement room. I'm a backyard star. I'm How to Buy Lou and I'm a rock star. Basement stage, but I'm dreaming big and far. Blue plaid night shirt, sweatpants, guitar. Yeah, I'm building my fame from a filament jar. Market gas, Swedish Forge, front row every night. Glowing in the comments like a neon light. On YouTube, we're riding the stream. Small town channel, big time dream. I'm How to Buy Lou, I'm a rock star. Printer running hot at full speed every day. Multicolor layers stacking my way. Lego scattered on the ground. Country boy tech with a plastic sound. When I'm not printing, I'm flying my drone up in the sky where I feel at home. I'm a drone nerd, yeah, I roam around, buzzing through the fields with that freedom sound. Ventilation blowing straight into my mic. Can't read the chat, but I'm feeling alright. Maybe someday I'll slow it down. Catch every comment from this little town. I'm How to Buy Lou and I'm a rock star. Live in that basement boulevard. Market guy and Swedish Forge in the dark. Lighting up the stream like a neon bar. Subscribing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit that button, keep the dream alive. I'm How to Buy Lou, I'm a rock star. Yeah, I know I miss a comment line. Scrolling too fast, but I'm trying to shine. From America to wherever you are, we're building this channel like a brand new car. Filament dreams and a drone in the sky. Basement king and I don't know why, but every single stream feels right.